Char Margolis, Char Communications Incorporated, and Char Vision LLC do not endorse or offer for any purpose but entertainment the views of any guest or other expert on Char Vision or UBN.
I knew things before they happened from the time I was a child. At the age of 8, I saw a spirit at the foot of my bed and didn't know what it was. And in my 20s, I finally realized I had a special ability that could help others. I have learned that love never dies. There is a spirit world that can communicate with us, and we all have the gift of intuition. Join me, and together we will explore the possibilities of the unknown from beyond and more. This is Char Vision.
Hey everybody, it's Sunny and Char, and today is May something. I don't even know what today is. Oh, it's May. Oh, no, it isn't. It's June.
June 12th.
It's June 12th. Where am I? I'm in quarantine. It's June 12th, 2020. And first of all, I want to thank all the Char visionaries who let me know that when you guys call for readings, that you're hearing music. So now, Kurt, they're hearing the show, right?
Correct, yes.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, everybody. You guys are my detectives. I'm so excited because my friend is on today. She played Tracy Turnblad on Hairspray, and she's won several awards, including a nomination for Golden Globe. And it is my dear friend, Nikki Blonsky. Hi, Nikki.
Hi, Char. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, honey?
Hi, Sunny.
Sunny says hi. How are
Most
you?
handsome boy. I tell you.
Thank you. Thank you. He is. How are you?
I'm well. I apologize to everybody because people are really expressing their patriotism today with a lot of fireworks. So,
Okay.
thanks.
Okay, not to worry. We can hear it. So let's, full disclosure, I was on Nikki's podcast this week. You were so kind to interview me, and I'm so excited to have you on mine, and I'm really excited for people to learn more things about you. By the way, Nikki, people on my social media are going crazy that you're on. They love you.
Oh, thank you.
A lot.
Thank you. Hairspray's been a blessing, and playing Tracy is just, she's so loved. I love her. I'm not ashamed to say, I'm one of Tracy's biggest fans, and I'm very proud to have played her.
You were fantastic in that movie. I mean, truly gifted in that. You're gifted, and I read earlier today that you were also in plays after high school. Like you were in Kiss Me Kate and
yes.
What was the other one you were in? You were in something else.
In high school, I played, I did 4 big shows that really stick out. I played Madame Thénardier in Les Mis, Kate in Kiss Me Kate, Carmen in the opera Carmen, wow. and Mrs. Lovett in Sweeney Todd.
Wow. And wait. What did you play in Les Mis?
Oh, Madame Thénardier, Master of the House.
Oh, I love that song.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's my favorite. One of my favorites of that because they're the comic relief.
Yes, and wow, Les Mis is wonderful, but it needs a little relief sometimes. and that was definitely that was us.
Well, when there's a play called
definitely lightened up the day.
But when there's a play called The Miserables.
Yeah, it's not exactly Mary Poppins.
So can I tell everybody what you're doing now, or can everyone know what you're in the process of doing?
Oh, with my show?
Well, tell us about your show and then tell us about your book.
Oh yeah, so with the quarantine, when it happened, I just decided to make use of my time. And I don't know what's happened. So it's like something has shifted over here in Blonsky land because I've never been more in tune with myself and my desires and what I want out of life. And so I just decided to write a book. And I just today, right before I came on to talk to you, I hit page 50 of my first.
Wow.
So I feel a little accomplished today. I'm not gonna lie, because I didn't think I would get past page 10. And so I started that, and I started my podcast, Nikki Nights. It started with Jonathan Lipnicki, who was brought to me by my friend Georgie Leahy, and there I've interviewed Ricky Lake and Carney Wilson, Rose McGowan, some brilliant people with some wonderful messages. Today, I just chatted with Alex Newell, who viral video of him singing "You Can't Stop the Beat," and not "You Can't Stop the Beat." I know where I've been. Rather, the Hairspray songs. At one point during the day, they all just run through my brain. So they all just become, the soundtrack never stops in there. But Alex, I interviewed them today, and it was amazing. And so, I'm just really enjoying using this time to really find out who Nikki is and what Nikki wants.
And do you have like a bond with Ricky Lake and with Marissa Winokur, and I don't know the other girl's name, who played Tracy?
Yes, it's very much a Tracy sisterhood. I used to joke and call when Ricky and Marissa and I recorded Mama, I'm a Big Girl Now for the soundtrack. Right. I was joking, and I was calling us the Tracy. We just together for Mark Shaman and Scott Whitman when they were on.
Wait, we kind of lost you there. Can you say that again?
Oh, sure. I was saying Ricky and Marissa and I had all performed together at Carnegie Hall. And when Shaman and Scott Whitman were being honored. And I don't think anybody expected us to all perform together. And when we did, oh my gosh, it was so exciting. And Ricky Lake, can I just say, she's my personal idol.
She is, right?
She's always been.
Do you know I've known Ricky since you were, maybe when you were born. Like, I've known her like 25 years. I was on her original Ricky Lake show.
Well, Ricky Lake was very much my Corny Collins. I rushed home every day to watch the Ricky Lake show. In high school, when I was a senior, they had us do a senior project, and they said, "What do you want to do?" I said, "I want to do a talk show, and I want to do the Nikki Fake show."
Oh.
And I interviewed my teachers and my friends, and it was very much like in honor of my idol. So, and then getting to work with Ricky, and then getting to know her for the incredible woman that she is. I mean, she paved the way for actresses like myself and Marissa, and so I'm just incredibly thankful to Hairspray always for these relationships that I've been
so humble, and
fortunate to bond.
You're so humble, and it's so refreshing. Now, I know that, okay, so when we talked last week or this week, you told me that you were working at Starbucks.
Yes.
So tell us what. I mean, people must freak out. They go, "Oh, can I have a latte?" And then they go, "Oh my God, it's you."
Yes. Well, several people. Well, so the partners there.
Okay, wait a second. You're breaking up again. We got to start all over. Say that again.
Oh, at Starbucks, I had to get a part-time job because I needed insurance. And luckily now, thank God, I'm back with the Screen Actors Guild, my home. But for a little bit, I needed to get a part-time job. And so I got a job at Starbucks. And it's been interesting, being Tracy Turnblad and your neighborhood barista is sometimes makes minds bend. I've had several people, especially when they come up to the counter and, my partners that work with me, in the store, that's what we call our coworkers, partners.
Right.
And they we'll play Good Morning Baltimore. I can hear the bells when a customer comes up to the counter. And you see the look on these people's faces go from I'd like my coffee to what? And I've had asked me if they were on candid camera.
Oh, funny.
Yeah.
That's so funny. And so then I saw that you have a cosmetology degree.
I do not.
Oh, is that
everybody thinks? I'll tell you why people. So I was helping out a friend of mine. We were going to dinner one night, and she owned a salon. And I said, I was in such a rush and I was starving. I was like, we have to get out of this salon. So I grabbed a broom and I'm sweeping everything up. And sometimes when actors or public figures do normal things, it blows people's minds.
Right.
Shop. So this girl snapped a photo, not my friend, put it up on the internet, and there I became Bobby Brown, the makeup artist.
That's hilarious.
I had my own line of makeup like she does. Really unbelievable. I became Laura Mercier overnight. It was ridiculous. So, I look up to those women immensely, but I am no makeup artist, and I don't claim to be.
Well, but you do your makeup great, so I wasn't
you.
surprised to think it.
Well, thank you. This quarantine has got me in touch with a lot more than just my soul. It's got me in touch with my face.
The quarantine is allowing us to get to become friends with ourselves and to face our truths.
I agree.
Yeah. So do you mind if we tell people how we met? Because first of all, how did
Not at all.
Okay, we met at DragCon with World of Wonder, and they love you at World of Wonder.
I love them. Honestly, I've been a fan of RuPaul forever. Ru had the talk show around the same time as Ricky, and so those were really my 3 shows growing up. And when Ru reached out, when his people reached out and asked if I would come to DragCon New York, I was like, absolutely. And I did a panel, and it was wonderful, signed some autographs. But then they asked me to open DragCon LA.
Amazing.
And do Good Morning Baltimore. And I did. I was there for 3 days. I slept for 2 days after because I was so tired. And then from there, that same weekend, I went to perform at Dodgers Pride Night. I sang the national anthem. So it was a weekend.
Oh, that's so you're really a big supporter of the LGBTQ community.
Correct. Absolutely.
They're wonderful. They're a wonderful group of people. And I was so honored when I did my event at DragCon that you were one of the people that I got to read. So can we tell the story?
Please.
Okay.
Yes.
Will you tell the story? Because I don't remember everything when I read. I read for a few people. It was you and I forgot who else.
Myself, Mrs. Kasha Davis and Asia O'Hara.
Oh,
and
right.
We were all on stage. You read Mrs. Kasha Davis first, Asia next, and then myself last. And it was nothing short of just magic for me. It was, Char.
So
it's the moment that I'll remember for the rest. When I lost my grandparents, it was like my first really big loss. Aww. And for you to connect me with them on stage, especially my grandmother, and then to find out, well, when I got on stage and you said to me, "Who's Margaret?" And I was like, "Oh my God, that's my grandmother." I mean, my middle name is Margaret.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, after her. So right there, I knew. And then you also had said to me, "Well, why do I hear the theme from the Golden Girls? Thank you for being a friend."
Yeah.
And my mind just, I couldn't believe it, because that was the show growing up that my grandparents and I watched religiously, my grandmother and I, every day.
Mm-hmm.
Then you told me that my grandmother, you said, did your grandmother used to make you snacks every day without fail? Cheese and crackers, tuna fish sandwiches. And then you told me that there was TV in heaven, and I was thrilled, because I knew that I'd be watching it again with her someday, and hopefully eating those tuna sandwiches. So it was, I cried. I have it on tape, my reaction. It was amazing.
Well, it made me cry. It made me cry because I felt how deeply loved you were by your grandma and how deeply loved she is by you. And that the love you have connects you forever.
Yes. We shared a deep bond. We took care of her until she passed away. So it wasn't just it wasn't just a granddaughter grandmother bond. It was very much a friend. And I lived with her. So when you live with somebody, you really get to learn all different parts about them.
I was so moved by that reading. And when you're doing a reading, it's hard if you get too emotional about it, because then you can lose the being in sync with it. And I remember you turning around to your back to the audience, and I didn't know what to do with you because you were so upset, but happy upset.
I've never turned my back to an audience in my life.
So all I could do is hug you.
It was the best, though, because I felt like my grandma was just channeling you and hugging me right through you.
Okay, so I love your grandma, and I love you.
Thank you.
And so let's cut to, you interviewed me on your, okay, now I want to, talk to everybody. I always tell everybody that everybody's intuitive. Everybody's got psychic abilities. And you, I know, are very intuitive and have amazing insights to things. And so we all get signs. Like, I might be thinking of my dad and then see his name on a license plate in front of me, or our mother comes to us as a butterfly. So I'll be inundated with butterflies asking for a sign. And like, it just happened to me that while I started writing my new book, all these butterflies were really outside my window. So we were getting ready. The night before I was on your podcast, you got a sign. So will you share that with people? Because your grandma went out of her way to make sure this all happened.
My gosh, she sure did. So I had went to a hotel on Long Island near me to write, because as we spoke about, I've been writing my book, and I just needed to get away. I wanted some just quiet, peace and quiet. So I'm in the hotel, and I'm currently not pleased with them because they double charged me and they will not give it back. Anyway,
that's not rude.
Yeah, the Hilton and I are going to have a conversation. But anyway, I was in the room, and my friend said to me, my dear friend Amy, she said, why don't you relax and turn on the TV? You never watch TV. And it's true. With the quarantine, I don't think I've turned on my television more than 10 times. And she said to me, why don't you turn it on and watch something? I said, okay. And I turned it on, and what was there but thank you for being a friend. And I was like, so I actually Snapchatted it. I recorded myself singing to it, and I shared a message to my grandmother in it.
That is so incredible. And it was the night before we were going to speak. So
yeah.
So think about it, because you're helping me teach people this. Imagine what her grandma went through to get to her friend. Oh, first of all, Nikki doesn't watch TV. She just doesn't. She's a millennial. She watches her phone. And,
yes.
Right. And so,
yes.
So to get your friend to get you on the phone, for you to be in a place where there was a TV at a hotel, And then to get you to turn it on right at that very moment, to give you a sign that that's your sign for your grandma is the Golden Girl.
The first person I saw was Sophia, you know, the typical grandmother figure. So,
and right, and so that was your sign. So special. So, okay, so we're all excited that you're writing a book. So, will you come back on Char Vision when your book is done so we can promote it?
I would love to, because honestly, Char, you also inspired me to write, because when I was at DragCon with you and I saw how people reacted to your books, and you know, when people hang on your every word, and rightfully so, because you're just so spot on, and you move people. So I would be more than honored to.
Oh, but I will be honored, and thank you for your kind words. I mean, I'm not quite sure, you know, I never know how to take compliments like that, but because I love doing what I do. So thank you so much for trusting me. Thank you so much for being on the show. And how can people get a hold of you, like on your Instagram? What's your best thing?
So I'm not on Facebook. Everybody's like, "Oh, I messaged you on Facebook." I'm like, "That's not me." I am on Instagram.
Oh wait, they're fake, right? They're fake.
They are, yes.
So
they're
people
fake.
Need to know if you're on Facebook right now with Nikki, it's fake.
It is. So don't believe a word they say.
Right.
I am on Instagram at Nikki Blonsky, NIKKIBLONSKY, and then on TikTok, it's the real Nikki Blonsky, and you know. So, but Instagram is everybody's best bet. I'm always on Cameo. A portion of all of my proceeds this month are going to Trans in Color, which is an LGBT charity of African American, you know, young children who really are, you know, displaced right now because of the quarantine and with everything going on. I felt that it was right to give to this organization. So everybody can book a cameo with me there. I sing in every single one of them because, well, I'm silly and I'm getting ready to go do them now. So
that's so special. No, but you have an amazing voice. You're so talented, and and we all love listening to you sing. So keep it up, and good luck with the rest of writing your book. And we will keep in touch with each other.
Sounds good. Thank you so much. And Char, you know, it's very interesting. I'll leave you with this because you always tell people to, you know, keep their eyes open because anything, you know, I'm sitting here and nightly, every single night without fail, a black cat, just every night.
You're kidding.
Every night. It was just here. It just walked by. So
wait. In the hotel?
No. Here in my backyard.
Oh, in your backyard. Get out of here.
All night. Yeah. So, and ironically, my grandfather used to feed all the neighborhood cats. So,
well, see, that's a sign, because I just want to say something, and I'm glad you brought it up. You know, a lot of people have superstitions and they say, oh, a black cat, it's bad luck. It's not. It's not. Like Friday the 13th can be the luckiest day of your life. If you give it that power to think something's negative, negative will come. If you think it's positive, positive will come. So if it was to me, it was your grandpa who fed the kitty cats. That was your sign that he was here with your grandma.
Can I just say that it's very strange you say kitty cat, because his mother she was Czechoslovakian, and she used to say, don't touch the kitty, not cat. She said, don't touch the kitty. So there you go.
Well, who knows? Maybe your grandma had me say kitty. I don't, you know, I never know what comes out of my mouth. I don't remember what I say to people. But anyway, you're just a delight. And thank you for your support and your kind words. And all the Char Visionaries love you. And honestly, my social media lit up when they knew you were going to be on. So thank you.
Well, thank you so much. And I appreciate the love, and I adore you, and I adore Sonny.
Thank you. I adore you too. And he adores you too. Bye-bye, my angel. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.
You too.
Thanks. Okay, everybody, don't go away. I'm going to take some phone callers after a word from our sponsor, which is me.
Hey everybody, it's Sunny and Char, and I am so excited. I am over the moon to share with you that I have a new book coming out called The Universe is Calling You. And there's an amazing foreword by RuPaul. There's an endorsement by Chris Colfer. It's about understanding your intuition. It's about protecting yourself from negative energies. It's about understanding your essence and your true purpose and your soul's purpose on this earth. You can get it at barnesandnoble.com. You can get it at amazon.com. I would love for you to order the book and let me know what you think of it. Write a review for us if you feel like it. Thanks so much. Hey everybody, it's Sunny and Char, and I just wanted to answer a couple questions. People have been calling the office and texting and emailing. Do I do private sessions? Well, yes, I do. And I love reading for my clients. I do phone, Skype, FaceTime, and in person if we're in the same city. I also teach intuition. So if you have an interest in doing that, or if you're interested in getting your family together and you want a group reading, I do those as well. So just call 248-909-2427, ask for Nicole, and I look forward to reading for you. Thanks.
Okay, we are back. And Kurt, who do we have on the phone?
I have a 604 area code, which is British Columbia.
Oh, British Columbia. Hi.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm well, thank you very much. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I appreciate you calling.
I appreciate you answering.
Of course, it's so my pleasure. So I'm getting a couple things. Do you have somebody that's an S or C initial close to you?
Yes.
Is that a female or male?
It's a male.
Does it start with an S or C?
Yes.
Is it S
S.
Is it ST or S with a T?
Yes.
Is it like Steve?
No.
Or S, is it, or Scott or ST? Stanley or Stewart?
Sterling.
Sterling. Who is this?
My grandson's father.
Your grandson's father. And is he living then?
No.
Oh, I think, were you expecting Sterling to come in? I don't always get the exact name. I get close to it though, because I hear phonetically. So were you expecting him to come in?
I wasn't expecting him, but I appreciate that he has.
Yeah. And I feel like he watches your grandson.
Yes.
I feel like
good.
his spirit keeps and then he's showing me an M or A person.
Yes. Marcus.
Marcus. Who is that?
That is my grandson's brother. Different father.
Different fathers. Okay. And was there an issue with one of the boys recently? Are one of them having a hard time emotionally, or?
I believe both do.
I like, is there like a chemical imbalance with one of these boys, or they need
both of them?
I feel like they need counseling or they need a therapist. I think.
Yes.
So this is your daughter's children?
Yes.
And is she having I feel like she's having a hard time handling them and she doesn't know what to do.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, she does.
Look, I'm not.
She's wonderful.
I think she's wonderful too, but I feel like she needs some guidance and some help with how to handle them. Because I think she maybe overcompensates and feels like lets him get away with stuff. Doesn't always stay on top of it.
Well, she's pretty much on top of it.
Oh, okay. That's good. Okay. So Mm-hmm.
It's how can I say? They both have learning disabilities.
I get it. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just feeling like a good counselor could help them with this. It's frustrating when we can't learn properly.
I know.
It's hard on these kids because they're trying.
Well, they have. There's the one is older,
Mm-hmm.
22.
Mm-hmm.
Lives with me and is struggling, not on drugs
Mm-hmm.
or drinks. And the other one is only 12, and he has a bunch of issues
And
mentally.
Is there one that's artistic or creative or into videos or video games?
Yes, very much so.
Is that the one with you, the video game person?
Yes. Yes.
I feel like there's a way to help him through video games.
Okay, please tell me.
Yeah, but I feel like I think that he doesn't know what he wants to do ahead of himself. He's not sure what to do with his life.
That's right.
And I feel like you need to. He's going to be a late bloomer. You need to give him time.
Okay.
But anything to do with video games or working with video games or creating something with video games would be really good for him.
Okay. He is really into video games, and I believe he's addicted to video games.
I think he is too, but if you can turn that into a fun, you know what? I'm addicted to being psychic and doing readings. I mean, I am.
Me too.
Right? Right?
Yes.
And so why can't we take that skill and try to find ways to use it creatively to help him?
Yes.
I think
Thank you for that.
I think you need to go further with it. I would love to keep talking to you, but I need to get some other people on the line, but thank you so much for calling.
Oh, thanks so much for that. And we're going to do it. He's going to be a professional, and you're going to know about him, and I'll let you know all about it.
There might be something he can do on TikTok. There might be something he can do. You know, there's so many great opportunities for kids right now. Just think out of the box.
He just had I just want to say this quickly. He just had an opportunity to go with a professional team, but he didn't make it this time.
Okay, well, tell him to keep trying.
I will. Thank you so much, Char. I love you.
I love you too. Thank you so much for trusting me. Bye-bye.
Oh, I trust you with a lot. Believe me, you're wonderful. Thank you.
God bless you. Thank you so much. So kind.
God bless you too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, Kurt. I'm allergic to Sonny's hairs.
I have another one for you. 617. It's a Boston.
Hey, hi.
Hi, Char. It's a pleasure to speak with you. I'm good. Thank you.
It's my pleasure. Thank you so much for wanting to speak with me. I'm actually seeing somebody that's a C or S initial as well, or C or K. Do you have somebody that's an S or C around you? Or last name?
An S or C.
Yeah, and the other thing I'm getting is a J or M.
A J.
Is it a J a male?
A male.
A male or female? I didn't.
But he's a male.
Is he spelled J-A or J-O?
J-O.
Like John or Joseph or?
Right,
Josh?
Joseph.
And is he deceased, Joseph?
No.
He's living. Who is this?
A friend of mine.
Is it a romance?
A friend of mine. Yeah. Yes.
What, on both? Wait a minute. But more on your part than his, or more on his part than yours?
Mutual. It was mutual.
It's mutual. Okay. And are you still seeing
But
Joseph?
I'm not at the present.
You're not. And have you heard from him recently?
Within the year, yes.
And were you thinking of wanting to connect with him again?
Sometimes, but I don't feel that that's what's really around me right now. I'm just more interested in.
Okay. I honestly, I don't think I don't know that. I think you might stay friends, but I don't know that anything really more will come around it. And is there
right.
Was there another male around you?
There might be. I don't know. What do you see? What do you see?
Is there one with an R or B initial, or R or D?
No.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah,
no, I don't.
Was there one with an R or B or R or D?
Oh, a B as in boy?
Yes.
Yes.
Is he like is he B with an R in it, or Bob or Bill?
Bill.
Bill? And is this somebody that you had a relationship with or that you like?
He's deceased.
Did you have a relationship with him?
We were very close friends.
Just friends or more than that?
No, very close friends, childhood friends to young adulthood.
Did he also have an interest in you at one time?
Yes.
I feel like he's around you and that I feel like you're one of the, did you like reject him? Were you one of the ones that got away?
No, it didn't really evolve like that, but we were very, very close.
Okay, I feel
we were
like
very, very close. We were like brother. We were like brother and sister.
But I have a feeling he cared more about you than you realize.
That's probably true.
And I kind of feel like he feels like you're the one that got away, and he's watching over you. He's not with you all the time, but he's He's definitely around you.
I do feel his presence.
Yeah, and talk to him. Talk to him. Spirits.
I do. I always talk to all of my deceased relatives and friends.
Right. Yeah, because I feel like he's. I think that I don't think he thought he had a chance with you. Like maybe you were out of his league or something, even though you were good friends. I think he didn't think he had a chance with you.
But what is his role around me now? What is he just when you say looking out for me?
Well, love is the bridge that connects us to the other side, and he keeps an eye on you every so often. He's around. And then I'm also getting an M initial, somebody who's an M. But that might be a female. Do you have someone deceased that's an M?
An aunt of mine.
Was there like a Mary or Margaret or Marie or something like that?
Oh, my grandmother Mary.
Your grandmother Mary, yeah. So Mary's spirit's here as well.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know her, but she predeceased before I was born. She died before I was born.
Yeah, well, she knows you. You know, we connect with people in the spirit world, and in our next lifetimes, we keep meeting the same souls till we can complete our karma with them. And you're still connected to her because she's family. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry.
And I do feel very connected to her. Thank you so much, Char.
Oh my God.
Speaking with you.
It's really my pleasure. It's lovely to read for you. Thank you.
Great. And be well and have a good night. Thanks. Bye-bye.
You do the same. Bye-bye. Okay, everybody, that's it. I think I just got a text saying that the special that we're doing is, if you call this weekend, you can still get a deal on the special that we're doing for private readings. So, but it's going to be over, I guess, by Monday. So if you still want to have a reading with me, call Nicole at 248-909-2427, 248-909-2427. You'll get that really good special. Thank you guys so much for watching. I want to thank Nikki Blonsky for being on the show. Kurt, thank you so much for being the best engineer. And I want to thank Tony Sweet for always being there for me, and Nicole Smith for taking such good care of me, and Carter, who helps Nicole. Okay, Carter's almost 2. Okay, take good care, everybody. Wear your mask, stay away from people, stay away from germs. This thing's getting worse, not better. There's another round of it coming, so be careful, okay? My prayers are with all of you. God bless you. Bye-bye. Oh, wait a second. We forgot one thing. The intuition will take you places logic never could. Okay, now you can go. Bye.